people, it's Rickita. I'm back with another video. So on this video, I want to teach you guys how to remove charge-offs from your credit reports. So this is part 4 of the series on how to remove accounts from your credit reports. Here's some examples here. Maybe you guys may, you messed up with Credit One Bank. Maybe you messed up with Capital One. You'll see right here, Capital One is removed from your credit reports. Or maybe you guys messed up with Community Bank and you had New York and Company. Maybe you had that Bright Lane card too. And also maybe you just had accounts with like companies like Navy Federal, Discover. You had these accounts as your credit reports and they're reporting inaccurately, and now you need to remove them. So I'm going to teach you guys how to remove these different charge-offs from your credit reports. If this is your first time watching our videos, make sure you guys like this video, make sure you guys subscribe. And if you just have not subscribed, like literally go and check right now. See if you subscribe. Please subscribe, you guys, if you haven't already, because I want to hit 100K this year. I'm going to keep saying it to make sure everybody do it. But please make sure you guys are subscribed, because I think I just really spend a lot of time to make sure I push this information out. It's to the point where I know my baby's going to wake up and I'm rushing to make this video. I may hear a little banging, knocking, a little noise here or there, but I really want to make sure I get this video out for you all. So I make sure I put a lot of effort into my YouTube channel, and I keep educating myself to teach you guys as much as I can, so you guys don't have to dig as hard as I have to dig for this information. So please make sure you guys subscribe. Now, I did a lot of talking. That's enough talking. Let's work on removing the charge-offs from your credit reports. Now, I do have an example of a charge-off so that you guys can see what a charge-off can look like. This right here is a Victoria's Secret credit card. As you can see right here, it's charged off, and you can see there's the payment history. It's at the bottom. 2 years payment history is all out of whack. It says okay, then it says just one little charged off thing. Also, there's differences in like the credit limit, so you can remove it because Equifax don't even have a credit limit on there. Experian, they don't even have the most you ever spent on your credit, which is a high credit. See, that's what I told you to listen to the baby. Got her to finish this video. But Experian, they don't even have the high credit. So these are the different reasons why you can possibly remove this account from your credit reports. So these different things, and also too, like the date open, the last date of activity is different across the credit bureaus. The last date of payment is also different. So these are the different reasons why the account can get deleted. Let's actually go ahead and look at the dispute letter, because we have to send the dispute letter into the credit bureaus, and then they don't remove it just from the credit bureaus. We have to later on send out more dispute letters and then letters to the company that is listing this charge off. So we have to actually look at the dispute letter. So let's go ahead and check it out, you all. So this is the dispute letter to remove the charge offs from your credit reports. Okay, here's the dispute letter here. So I put on here, it should take about 3 months to send out these letters, and it's a process. So month number 1, we're going to send a letter to the credit bureau. Month number 2, we send a letter to the credit bureau, and we send a letter to the company that listed that account. So in our case, Community Bank for Victoria's Secret, we send a letter to them. Month number 3, we send a letter to the credit bureau, and we still send another letter to that company. Now, after the 3 months, I want you guys to consider filing complaints with the Better Business Bureau, the CFPB, and the Attorney General. Now, the letter that I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you the address to credit bureaus, but this letter right here, you'll see a lot of information that's not here, so you can't actually see exactly what's on the letter. I have the letters. It's a 6-letter package. I have it available right on my website, Rickita.com. You don't have to think that hard. Just plug the information in. Just plug it in, you all. Now, I have an all-over dispute letter, a free dispute letter you can send, but this is right here is catered towards these charge-offs, okay? So go ahead and just plug the information in to remove those charge-offs from your credit reports, and it's literally less than $5 per letter. And I know I would spend $5 at Starbucks on a coffee that it's not going to change my life, but put a little weight on me. That's all I know it's going to do. So make sure you guys go ahead and get the dispute letters at Rickita.com and work to remove the account. So we went over late payments, student loans, collections. Now we're on charge-offs. Next, we're going to go over bankruptcies, okay? If you guys not yet, consider getting my membership also. When you guys are a member, you're going to get these letters plus other letters for free. So you're going to have access to all these letters. And bonus is I'll send out these letters for you also. So let's go ahead and start plugging in these letters. You can see all the information on my website. So this is letter number 1 that you have to send out. So Dear sir or madam, whoever it is, I am writing to request that you verify the charge I was listed on my credit reports. Now, this is the information I want you to put in. I want you to put your date of birth here. I want you to put your address here, and I want you to put your social security number here, okay? And then I want you to put your name here. Now, you may have multiple charge offs, so we have to actually list these charge offs on this letter. Now, I did make a space for the charge off because I want everybody to put these charge off names in like a different spot, because it just make the letter more effective. Because you may be sending them, you're going to be sending the same letter as somebody else, but if you put your stuff in a different spot, or you don't have a lot of people send that same letter in, some of the letter format, and we all send that same letter, and you got 1,000 people send that same letter, it's not so effective. And that's why I charge people for this letter too, because you want the letter to be effective. So if you're very serious, the letter is going to be better off being effective, because people have to pay for it. So you're not just getting the letter for free and sending it in and messing the letter up. And also, you're going to put your information in a different spot. So you have to list those accounts. So in our case, we're going to list the charge off, which is here. So it's going to be your Victoria's Secrets with Community Bank. We're going to list this account on that letter. So to list that account on the letter, you can find multiple places to put the accounts. So you can put the accounts right here, and you can just put CB and Victoria's Secret, or CB, and you can put whatever the account name is, whatever the account, you will see what it says on your Identity IQ. And I have a link here to, you can get a $1 trial for 7 days for Identity IQ. They'll give you all 3 of your scores and all 3 of your credit reports. With that $1 trial for the first 7 days, you'll be able to have that. And you just find out whatever is listed as, you'll put that here. So whatever it is, you'll list that account. It's copy and paste it right from Identity IQ. So you can list the names of your accounts. If you have multiple ones, go ahead and list them. So you can just list them. If you have multiple ones, just like this, just go ahead and list those accounts. I kind of want to have them different. Go ahead and list those accounts like this. How many charge-offs you have, go ahead and list them all in this letter. And you can put them in different spaces. Remember, I want them to be different. So you can put them down here, after that first paragraph, or in between any of the paragraphs too, because it may be different than this, because after so many cells of these letters, I need to switch up the letters, and everybody not just keep sending the same letter, because it's not going to be so effective when you finally get it, So just put this in different places, wherever you want to put it at, okay? So you have multiple places where you can put this information at. You just find those charge-offs, and you go ahead and list them wherever you want to list it. You can list them in multiple places. So I don't care where you're going to be listing it at. Just make sure that you're listing it. After this that I'm writing you about the charge-offs, you can list it after that. You can actually list it right before you get into it. Just list it, because it's a computer looking at it. It's not even a real person. You just need that computer to be able to pick it up. And you can list it wherever you want, but just list it one time, because you can see I still have this up here. Just list it one time on the letter wherever, okay? That's the biggest thing I need to tell you all. And make sure you guys type your name here so they can know who you are. Do not sign it. You don't have to sign it. Just type your name there. Now, this is letter number 1. If you do not get those accounts deleted, you look on Credit Karma, it's still not deleted. You look on Identity IQ, it's not deleted. Then go on to month number 2 and send a letter to the company and also the credit bureaus. And month number 3, if it's not deleted, to the credit bureaus and the company. And then month number 4, that's when you're going to start filing those complaints to have that account removed. Now, I would like for you all to send out the letter certified. So this is a certified receipt. This is what I want you guys to send out. This is going to help you guys get better results by sending it certified, because they're just going to know you're more serious. Plus, you can be able to track it. Now, since I'm telling you all to send it certified, I want to talk going forward about sending it certified. So when you send it out certified, you're going to have this tracking number right here at the top. So you can go ahead and track this letter, okay? So when you send it certified, track it 31 days after they get it. So if they said that they got it January 1st, 31 days after that, then that's when you want to actually go ahead and send out that follow-up letter and pull your credit reports to see if the accounts were deleted. Go on Credit Karma to see if it was deleted. You can keep looking in between time, because a lot of times you'll see the accounts will come off in between times, but I'll say, hey, wait the 31 days, because they have 30 days to respond from the date of they got the letter, but we get them an additional day. because you just don't want to make no errors. You give them an additional day, and if you see the account is still there, then send out the other letters and send them all certified. Now, send them certified. It's not cheap. Like, you know, you just can't pay the less than 70 cents and get a stamp and, you know, mail it out. You have to pay additional fees for this. So it's going to be a little under $5 to send it out, but you have to send out one to each credit bureau. This just make it more effective. I cannot stress this enough. By doing this, sending certified, this is very helpful, you all. So I do suggest that you all go ahead and send it out certified. This is going to be very, very effective. Now, this is for your charge-offs. So if you guys have other accounts on your credit reports, please go back and watch the video about late payments, student loans, collections, and we got the video for charge-off. Next, we're going to go over that bankruptcy. So if you guys have a bankruptcy, you need to get it deleted. We're going to go over that next, but this is going to be effective for those people that have charge-offs. So say if you had the Credit One Bank, say if you had Capital One, maybe you had those accounts that I was referring to earlier. Say if you had like the Navy Federal, the Best Buy, the Discover, some credit union accounts, or wherever it is, it's a charge-off, then this is going to be effective for you. Next, we're going to go over bankruptcy, which is a public record, removing a public record from your credit report. We're going to go over that next. And then also, you know, bankruptcy is only 4 letters you have to send out, but I'm going to go over that process with you in the next video. So if you have any questions, definitely let me know. And also make sure you all subscribe. So if you want to actually get a call, you know, definitely make sure you all schedule a call. You can schedule a call right on my website, Rickita.com. Right here at the top, it says schedule a call. You can go ahead and schedule a call. If you're looking to buy a home, make sure you guys go ahead and complete that home buying application. I'll be able to help you as long as you're within the United States. I have not ventured outside the United States yet, but if you're in the United States, I can definitely help you. And then also the home tours. If you guys are in Florida and want to look at some of the home tours that I am doing with new construction, definitely check that out. I am happy that you guys got to the end. Let's go ahead and start working on those bankruptcies and start working to remove them from